Good evening everybody, how are we all doing? So no video from me today. I am actually feeling really poorly, but you're in a dress. You're all dressed up and ready to go. I know, Cinderella shall go to the ball, as they say. I am full of cold or onset of flu or something. My bones hurt. I am genuinely not feeling great, but don't want to miss the Christmas party. So I've literally push on through. So I am once again in the dress that I made. This is the, I think it's called the Eliza dress from Vicky Sews. So a little bit bellyish tonight, but hey, what can you do? I have a belly. So yeah, off out. I will have a lovely evening, I know. Isn't it just typical that your body makes you poorly when you least want it to be? And I'm not poorly at all. I haven't been poorly all year, so I'm very frustrated by that. But I hope to put that aside, maybe have at least one glass of wine or something, and then hopefully my inner party will come out and I'll have a great night. I'm sure I'll have a great night anyway, because they're such lovely, lovely girls. So I will add this footage in to some footage over the weekend. It might be a very small film for me across the weekend, as I just need to rest and recuperate. Have a nice evening, everybody. Bye. Oh, please don't do that. Oh, slowly, darling. Hello everybody. So I've been a bit absent from the screens. The cold has taken me, but I'm on day 2 of recovery, so I'm in that I'm in pyjama mode, definitely not ready for camera, but I thought I'd do a bit of sewing just to try and cheer myself up. So this is this wonderful soft sweat from Little Miss So-and-so, and I'm just going to make the sunny day trousers, which is a really straightforward. I'm just going to lean across here. Hang on, look, this is a little bit shiny. Yeah, really straightforward pair of leisure bottoms from La Maison Victor. So I thought I'd do a bit of footage without my face visible, and hopefully in a few hours' time I'll feel a bit more up to being on camera. So catch you later. Good morning everybody. Oh, how are you all? Well, I look in the screen here and know that is a completely different person that has been present over the last 3 days. So I've been absent from Vlogmas. Thank you for lovely messages. I got the lurgy on Friday, probably on lurgy on Thursday actually. I wasn't feeling so great, and it feels like 1,000 years ago actually. So unfortunately, I got struck down by the lurgy, and I still pushed on through and went to my Christmas party on Friday night, and I will insert some footage of me ready to go with that. But I knew in my soul that really I wasn't a very well bunny, but I went, I had a great time, and then subsequently spent the whole of Saturday in bed. And the whole of Sunday pretty much in my pyjamas, although yesterday I was starting to feel a little bit more human. I did get some sewing done, which I'll talk to you about in a second. But I hope you all had a good weekend. I feel like I've had my Christmas, a key organising Christmas weekend stolen from me, which is really frustrating, because I feel like I've done absolutely nothing, and it's Christmas next Sunday. It's nearly upon us. I can't believe how quickly December has just disappeared. But today I'm full of festive cheer. This is a dress it's actually a dress. I won't stand up because you won't see it. It's like a swing dress thing that I got from a local shop a couple of years ago now. But yeah, I thought I'd be Christmassy today, seeing as I've only got, I'm actually having a bit of a hot flush actually, still got a bit of a high temperature, but I'm going to go to work because I've only got today and tomorrow morning. Today is an ordinary day, and then tomorrow morning is an ordinary day, but then I've got an extended lunch with my team tomorrow, and we're having sort of I think we're having pizzas actually, which would be nice. And they're very kindly helping me celebrate my birthday, which is on Wednesday. So this week I've got a lovely week because I've got just a day and a half left at work. And then on Wednesday, on my birthday, going out for lunch with my dad, my brother, Molly's coming along too, and my mother-in-law, so that's really nice. And then in the evening we're going up to a local town to meet up with some more family, which is lovely. And then on Thursday, obviously I'm not working then, which is nice, I'll be on holiday. And Thursday evening we're going to a friend's house for dinner, which will be lovely. And then I've got to get some actual Christmas preparation done, but I will be on holiday by then and hopefully spending some quality time with Molly, my daughter. But sadly she's quite poorly too, so that's all a bit of a bother. She's definitely still poorly. Yeah, she's been in bed for a number of days. But isn't it typical this time of year that happens? But let's do some catching up on the advent calendar. So I've been away for a few days, and I can't remember when I did this last with you. Let's see now. So 18. Did I do Fridays? Let's have a look and see. I actually can't remember. Okay, so this is from Friday, because I don't think I did do this. I abandoned this, just launched it on the side. Okay, so this is a lovely question. What item of clothes that I've never made would I consider making next year? Ooh, great question. What item of clothes that I've never made would I consider making next year? So you're all shouting at the screen, there isn't anything you haven't made. Although I did say the other day, underwear was pretty much the thing I haven't made. Do you know what? I'm not sure. I think I would like to get my teeth into some bigger projects. I've made a lot of things this year. Yeah, I know. So possibly maybe something longer term. Although I say that, I just get started and I want to finish. I'm a completer finisher, as they say. So maybe a nice coat project, that would be good. I've never made a bag, so that would be quite good. I've not thought of that before. I saw the Gosugani kits, the Moodle head kit, I think it was, the other day, and I thought that looked really good. So I've never made bags. I hope I'm loud enough. I seem to have quite a quiet voice this morning, so sorry about that. I hope I am. I haven't plugged my microphone in, so I'm sorry. I'll just move it a little bit closer. So yeah, possibly a bag, possibly a coat would be my answer to that question. So thank you very much for that. Number 18, nice big box here. Number 18. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I'm absolutely loving the Beyond the Pink Door advent calendar. Thank you, Andrea. It's absolutely superb. Oh, here we go. Does Molly ask you to sew for her? Oh, that's a nice question. Actually, Molly asks me to fix stuff for her. Now, you all know how we feel about amending and alterations and things like that. No, I will not turn up your trousers, etc., etc. But when it's your daughter, it's really hard to say no. So, so this weekend, for example, Molly bought something and it needed fixing. This is just typical. She picked up the one thing in the shop that actually was damaged, so I fixed that for her. I've turned up trousers. She's really into ripped jeans, and when they get way too ripped, I fix those for her. Things like that, really. I don't think she went through a phase in the summer of asking me to turn up t-shirts for her to make them cropped. I don't think we actually ever did in the end. So probably answer is no, but I do amendments and alterations and things only for Molly. That's really keen to mention that one. And then I guess that brings us round to today's question. Where are we? Just down here. This little fella down here. Okay. Ooh, okay. How do I judge the level of a pattern? Something people ask me all the time, how do I know if I'm going to be able to do it or not? Now, if I'm honest, how do I judge the level of a pattern? I think probably it's my enthusiasm to make the pattern that overrides everything. So, say for example it was quite a complex jacket, or had lots of pieces, or the fabric was quite tricky. If the end vision is strong enough, then the level doesn't really, I don't really equate the level as such. Having said that, if I want a speedy project, then I'd probably reach for jersey or something like that. But there's just a level of desire, completion, that overrides everything, generally speaking, when I'm sewing. So that is probably what helps me decide the level. Even when I set out sewing, I started sewing by what I look back on are actually quite complex big four patterns, and I went for a vintage style quite a lot in the early days. Big dresses, like the Betty dress, things like that. I mean, the Betty dress isn't necessarily complicated, but actually, as a beginner, excuse me, as a beginner sewist, yes, it's not without its complications. You've got the zip down the back, you can have the level seam, and actually I reflect now on those things. They were not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. My zip would have been slightly off, the top of the dress where it matches would have been slightly off, so I probably looked like a bit of a state actually, but I loved it, I was enthusiastic about it, and I wore it. So that's the main part of that, isn't it? So, oh, I'm feeling a bit faint already this morning. When you're like, I need to go back to work, and your body's like, you're still not 100%. But yeah. Oh, let me show you the sewing that I did get done. So you remember this beautiful, yeah, so this is a point yesterday where I had managed to have a shower, put on some clean pyjamas, and think, I'm going to do something, I'm going to make something of my day. So remember this lovely Leona sweatshirt from Fibre Mood, which was Little Miss So and So's subscription box from last month, actually, yeah, from November. Well, this beautiful soft sweat, I had enough left over to cut out some joggers, and I made these are the Sunny Day pants by La Victor Maison. They are the most straightforward pair of joggers you could ever make. These literally came together in moments, and I did film a tiny bit of footage. I'm not in the footage for obvious reasons, but I did film a tiny bit of footage yesterday. But I couldn't keep it going, and then I get like a what's the word? I forget what the word is. Everyone else's footage is just so lovely, so I was like, oh no, don't do that. So I didn't film anymore, and I popped in a label. It's not very straight actually, but never mind. That's the gorgeous label from the Beyond the Pink Door advent calendar. But yeah, so these are just really straightforward, just a straight leg. I didn't even iron them, look. I'm trying not to use my iron very much at the moment for obvious energy saving reasons. But yeah, they're just super comfy. Yeah, they're actually quite flattering because they're just a straight, slimline leg, sorry, not straight leg. Yeah, slightly tapered, but got pockets, but they literally came together in maybe half an hour. Yeah, it doesn't look so bunched up when you're wearing them, so if you know what I mean. And you don't really see the top of your waistband anyway. So at least I felt like I'd achieved something, and I have been talking about making those for ages. I didn't take any pictures yet, but I will try to do that at some stage this week. So I'm going to leave it there, and I hope you have a really lovely Monday, and I'm going to slice in some footage, and then I'll catch up with you again tomorrow, I suspect. Take care, everybody.